should be counted. Minus should be
Okay,
counted
sir.
in that case. So in future, when you will face these types of problem, you should take it clearly, so that you can solve easily the problem. But quadratic equation is very simple. We have learned the two basics. I want to, so far I can remember, I have told you two basic. Number one, we will go for middle term factor. If
Middle term factor.
not possible, then we'll go for b square minus 4ac. If not possible, then we'll go for plus minus b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. But in case of final examination, in consideration of final examination, there is a very less chance to have the math related to plus minus b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Got my point?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So if you have a strong focus on b square minus 4ac and middle term factor, then it will be very easy for you to overcome the situation. So for doing that, you have to make more and more practice. There is no alternative than practice. You should keep in mind that the practice or repetition is the mother of learning. Repetition is the
Okay.
mother of learning. So in keeping in mind, we should go in forward. Today's class is lecture 6, and we are discussing regarding the quadratic equations, and which is very important portion of the A-level communities educations program. And in the final examination, there should be at least one set of questions from this chapter. And the questions from the first year question paper, so far as I have started, the math we are discussing right now, these are the questions that have been set at the previous examination. But in consideration of the question that have been discussed here, the final examination, the question of the final examination will be like the same as per as 100% is not like that, but the rules or but the procedure should be the same. Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Procedure should be the same. So what the math or the questions you are going to solve, you should keep in mind why you are doing this and what is the math is telling you. This is most important two questions you should ask yourself. Number one, what is the question is telling you? Can you get the point of that questions, and what you are doing and why you are doing?
Okay, sir.
So each and every case you should ask yourself. Each and every case you should ask yourself, and these questions or these techniques will improve your recall power. At the same time, it will create neurotransmitter activity or instigate neurotransmitter activity that will help you to understand easily and to focus on strongly. Strong focus is much more vital. When what time, how much time you are studying is not the factor. The time you will provide for education, you should provide correctly. You should provide with a strong determination. You should give with a strong concentration, so that the information get in memory easily. Now, before going to start today's class, today we will discuss much more complex equation that are also very important, and we have to learn it to solve the critical problem related to A-level pure math. So before going to do that, we are in need to have some basic. So we are going to that open basic problem. Okay, lecture 6. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
This note will be provided to you, so there is no required to note down from anything from the screen. But okay, just 1 minute. Yep. Would like to have the raw file. This one, you have the second. No, not this one. Okay, we will start from this. Uh, Do you know what is 10? What is the value of 10 in a triangle? For case of in case of triangle, tangent tan theta, that is tangent tan theta value. The value of the tan theta equal to opposite to divided by adjacent.
Adjacent.
Opposite division adjacent.
Adjacent.
So what is opposite and what is adjacent? Theta is the angle of the right angle. That means if we have a look of this screen, that is pictures, you can see this is theta angle, and then opposite. What is opposite? The direction in front of angle. So this is
Yes, sir.
opposite, and then adjacent means always the horizontal side. You should keep in mind, and then hypotenuse. So tan theta equal to opposite divided by adjacent. That means this one. That means this one value from this point to this point and this point. So in case of better understanding, we can write in Bengali that is known as and Bhumi. Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then this is very simple and common basic that we have, but it is not our objective to learn this, but this is will help you to understand the much more things in front of our next. Then the next one is slope. What is slope? Do you have any idea regarding this? Slope?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you are not going to that. Can you tell me the point x1, y1 and x2, y2? What are the point? This is the straight line. Okay, straight line, and this is the angle, and this will determine key what x1, y1 and x2, y2 are 2 points in the line. On the line, it may be 3 points also, but it's a rare case. So rise is the vertical distance between the 2 point. Rise means the vertical distance between 2 points. Y2, y1. That means this one, and this one. This is coordinate. Coordinate means there is a value of x coordinate and y coordinate, and there is x coordinate and y coordinate. Any point on the curve or any point on any straight line, there should be 2 points, two coordinate. Number one
Yes,
is
sir.
x-axis, and another one is y-axis. It
Right.
sometimes gives in case of 3 dimension, that is z-axis. But in
Yes, sir.
our discussion within the two coordinate, that is x-axis and y-axis. So if you want to find out the distance, then we will find out the distance p1 and p2. That is, if this one is p1 and this one is p2, then we have to find out x minus 1 equal x minus 2 minus x minus 1, and y minus 2 minus y minus 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then next is what is the slope? That is the formula of slope, rise divided by run. You should keep in mind this one.
Yes,
Now
sir.
the question is acute angle. What is acute angle? Can you tell me?
Uh, acute angle, the angle which is more than 90 degree, less than 90 degree.
Close your speaker towards the mouth. I cannot hear you.
The angle which is less than 90 degree.
Okay, right. The angle which is less than 90 degree, this is acute angle, and exactly the 90 degree right angle, that is angle exactly 90 degree. This is right angle, and obtuse angle that is greater than 90 degree,
Is
less
more
than
than
180 degree, and straight angle
yes,
exactly 180 degree. You should keep in mind. Just keep in
yes,
mind.
sir.
It will help you to understand math better. So these are the pictures, and then we will have in this one. I'm not going to the this description or definition and straightly. Okay, now from this point. Simultaneous equation, linear and quadratic. We do not need to have a better explanation between these, but we have to solve these types of problem. If you get these types of problem
Yes, sir.
where the variable same variable value is present. Same variable value means y equal to 2x minus 1 y equal to x square minus 3x plus 2. This is one type of complex problem you should keep in mind.
Yes,
So
sir.
y equal to 2x minus 1 and y equal to x square minus 3x plus 2. In this case, how we will find out that this is the simultaneous equation, linear and quadratic? You should understand that there will be the value of one variable only. There will be the value of one variable only.
One variable.
Which one is the one, that one variable? Here,
X,
why is that
Y.
variable? Where we have the value of y have been given, y equal to tx minus 1 and y equal to x square minus 3x plus 2.
Yes,
So
sir.
what is the question? Question is that we have to find out the value of the variable. That is solve simultaneous equation where মান দেওয়া আছে, we have to find out the value of x. This is the question. So what is the problem that is telling you? This types of problem will tell you to find out the value of another variable, which is not given here. But if you are able to find out the value of the another variable that have been given in the exam questions, you will be able to find out the value of y. So this is this types of problem.
Yes, sir.
Now, what we will do? Firstly, we have to think for, if we are able to find out the value of x by adding, multiplying, or making another deviation or changes in the equation, then we'll be able to find out the value of y. Our main target, what is our main target? Main target is to find out the value of y. If we get the value of x, then we will get the value of y. So in doing this math, in types of math, we should keep in mind that we have to find out the value of x by anyhow or by applying any process. In case of math, you should keep in mind there is no specific way to solve equation. You can apply any logical part or any logics to solve any math. So you can clear your boundaries, mind boundaries, that you have to do this by these or rules, applying these rules only. This is not the scientific way. Rather, you can solve any math by applying any types of rules, but it should be logical. It should be logical. So if you have a focus on these types of solution, you will get to solve these types of solution as these types of question has been studied in the first year examination, and once and three times have been. If we when I was looking last 10 years questions, that I was shown that these types of problem has been studied there. So to solve this equation, substitute y equal to x 2x minus 1. This is the number one equation you can show here. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. Now rearrange. If you rearrange this one, then 0 equal to x square minus 5x, x square minus 5x into the quadratic equation 2x minus 1 equal to this one. How this came? This came to y equal to y. So now putting the value of y, 2x minus y, 2x minus y equal to x squared minus 3x plus 2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now calculate. So after getting rearrangement, the side change, we can write here like this line like this, x squared minus 5x plus 3 equal to 0. It's okay. No problem. You can side change all these variables and the number can be transferred to this side. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear up to this line?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now solving the quadratic equation. If you have a look on this equation, then is it possible to apply middle term factor
So which one?
on this line?
Sir, 1 minute. Let me check.
Can you apply middle term factor? Check.
No, sir.
No. So if we cannot apply middle term factor, then we have two options, right?
Yes, sir.
Number one is b square minus 4ac, and another
Yes,
one
sir.
is b square plus minus b square minus
Yeah.
4ac divided by twice,
Mm,
right?
Yes, sir.
So plus minus b square minus 4ac divided by twice. So এখানে here if you find out the coefficient find out firstly. To solve this type of problem, you can memorize the sequence. Number one, what the equation will be given in the math, you should simplify first. Number one.
Okay, sir.
Number two, check, is it possible to solve the equation by applying middle term factor? If yes, do that. If not,
Yes, sir.
then go for b square minus 4ac or b square plus minus b square minus 4ac. Okay.
Yes, sir. Right.
Then if we now solving the equation x equal to uh, minus plus my b square minus 4ac, uh, 2b square minus c plus minus b plus minus b square. Okay, plus minus b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. So first আমরা যেটা what we will do, first we will deduct the coefficient. So b square means minus 5 minus 4ac, 4, a means 1, c means 3 divided by twice a. 12. So here is that. Firstly, you should understand this one. Can you understand this line? This one.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Now apply. If you apply, then you will get this two value. If it is possible to understand this line, then you can solve this. You can come here,
Yes, sir.
right? Right.
Yes, sir.
So you will do it by your own hand, and you will
Okay,
get
sir.
me the feedback. Note down question number 3.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then next. Did you get the clear conception from regarding these types of math? Why we have did this? Why we have applied this formula?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me why?
Yeah, because we cannot do the middle term factor, and we can do it through the quadratic equation.
Right. This is also quadratic equation. I mean, a quadratic equation formula, but we are not going to b square minus 4ac. We are going to minus b plus minus root over b, I mean, b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Why? This is because if you will get, when you get this types of equation, that is a one variable, that is the question is telling you for the one variable, the value of one variable, that is y equal to this, y equal to this, but p equal to this, p equal to this, q equal to this, q equal to this types of equation.
And when there is only one equation, we use b square minus 4ac.
Right. And that type, you will go for these types of formula, right?
Yes, sir.
So the discrimination between the uses, between the uses of b square minus 4ac and the minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac divided by twice a is clear now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is also another type of problem. Note down the question number 1. You will now will be able to solve this. Note down question number 1. I will explain you why we will use this types of formula.
Okay, sir.
If any equation, okay, 6. In case of question number 1, you can also go for go for a middle term factor.
Okay.
You will try this equation to solve by using middle term factor and find out the value and let me know. Okay, question number 1. This one, 3x squared minus 5x minus 2.
Yes, sir. So do you know?
Now our basic part shesh. Now we are going to have the complicated part to solve regarding the quadratic equation. The questions or the topics we are covering is most important for the final examination, and the math that we are showing or discussing all are very important for final exam. So these types of math should be repeatedly practiced again and again. So if there is any changes in the variable, then it will not create any problem in the final examination. Procedure
Sure.
will be the same, but variable may be changed. Sometimes variable may be changed, but procedure will be the same.
Okay,
So
sir.
this is question. Look at this. This is question, and this graph has been given on the question. And uh, in the under this picture, it's telling that question 6. Okay. The diagram shown in the shows the line. I'm reading the question. The diagram shows the line 2i equal to x power 5.
Yes, sir.
What? Notice the screen clearly, and the curve y equal to x square minus 4x plus 7, which intersect at the points A and B. Do you understand what is the meaning of intersect?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, number 1 findings that we have to find out the x coordinates of A and B. That is, look at the screen pictures. This is the curve, and the equation of the curve y equal to x square minus 4x plus 7. At the
Yes, sir.
intersected point A and B. This one. The question is find out the coordinates of A and B. That is the x value of x of the point A and the value of x at the point B. We have to find that.
Yes, sir.
Number 1 question. Number 2 question. Look at the number 2 B. The equation of the tangent of the curve at B. That is, at the point B, we have to find out the equation. Number 3, the acute angle in the degree correct to one decimal point between this tangent and the line 2y equal to x plus 5. There is an equation. We have to find out the value, acute angle value. What does mean by acute angle? I have explained in earlier, few minutes ago. And then number two, determine the set of values of k for which the line 2y equal to x plus k does not intersect the curve. So k এর কনস্ট্যান্ট একটা আছে, সেই কনস্ট্যান্টের ভ্যালু আমাদেরকে বের করতে হবে. This is the basic question and very complicated question. I hope the questions in the final exam will not be so much complicated rather than these questions. So we will try to solve these types of questions.
Okay, sir.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম হুমায়ুন ভাই। জি ভাই, বাসায় আছি আমি। দেখি ফ্রি হয়ে কল দেবেন, এটা ক্লাসে আছি তো, পরে আপনাকে কল দিচ্ছি। হ্যাঁ, বাসায় নাই, ফিরবেন কখন? আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, তাহলে কালকে সকালে দেখা হবে ইনশাআল্লাহ। হুম হুম আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, ছেড়ে দেবো। ওকে ভাই, সরি। Okay.
Yes, sir.
The conception that is telling to you to by under this math uh, is any problem to understand, or are you getting any pictures of from the questions?
Sir, I got it for now.
Okay. Now have another look on at the pictures. This is y-axis, this is x-axis, and this is the center 0, and a line have
Yes,
been
sir.
drawn under considering the curve, and then this is the y value, and under this line, this is the there are 2 point, it may be 3 or 4 point also. Multiple curve may be used, but in case of your syllabus, we can this is much more enough of considering the 2 point A and B. So now the solution. First, look at the first point. The x coordinate of A and B, that is the x value of point A and B, we have to find out. So in for doing
Yes,
so,
sir.
uh, for doing so, we'll have the equation 2y equal to x plus 5 equal to y equal to x plus 5 divided by 2. This is a simplification of the equation, and we are considering this equation as the equation number 1, and at the same time the another one is equation number 2. Now if we rearrange, or if you simultaneously write, then y value equal to y value, that is this y value equal to this y value, then you will get this equation. Then after this, and then you will just rearrange and multiply, and you will get the equation 2x squared. You will get, I'm writing here. Take a look. You will get this one, 2x squared minus 9x plus 9 equal to 0. Look at the equation and tell me, is it possible to apply middle term factor?
Sir, let me see.
Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now the solution is at your hand. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If you can apply the middle term factor, then you will find out the value of x. So what is the question is asking to you to find out the value of
Hello.
x,
Yes,
right?
sir.
See the
Yes,
math,
sir.
question 1 and B. X coordinate, the x coordinate of A and B. This is so this is the value of x and x, that is point 1 and point B. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this one solution is okay. Uh, in these types of complex math, the most important part is to understand the math slowly and with a greater concentration. If you can do these two job, then it will be very clear to you, and it will
Yes,
not
sir.
create any problem. Okay. So we are going to the second part. Okay, so our second part. Look at the screen. B, equation of the AB equal to 2y plus x equal to x plus 5. The x coordinate of B is 3. For y coordinate, put x equal to 3 in the equation line. Then this one. Then 2y equal to 3 plus 5, y equal to 4. By putting the value of x of B, x coordinate
Yes,
of
sir.
B, right? So you can easily solve this. Now equation curve is y square equal to k square minus 4x plus 7. Gradients of curve. Gradients of curve means dy divided by dx. It just right now you should memorize it. Gradients of curve equal to dy by dx equal to dy by dx. If you put the dy by dx in the under this line, what will be the formula? In case of determination, differentiation, we should keep in mind. We will discuss in details regarding the differentiation in our differentiation chapter. But right now, you should just keep in mind d divided by dx, d divided by dx into uh, x squared equal to 2x Why? Because the formula is d divided by dx into x
Sir,
power
isn't this in differentiation chapter?
sorry.
Isn't this in differentiation chapter?
Because this equation cannot be solved easily by applying another method. Number one. Number two, uh, you have to find out the uh, mm, tangent of the curve. Tangent of the
Yes, sir.
curve for a specific point B. If there is these types of asking in the math, the tangent of the curve of a specific point, then it is better or to use differentiation, and it will help you to solve the math easily. Look at this.
Oh,
Look at this. This one you cannot apply.
yes,
The Middleton factor. If you go for b square minus 4ac, then it will not find out the value of that we are asking for. That's why we are doing this. So in these types of solution, you should keep in mind we will solve this in a easy process by applying differentiation. So this one is the formula, and this is nx. We have done this in actual form. This is n, that is power will be the base, and then x and the power mm, n minus 1. This is the formula. So
yes, sir.
when the formula power is 2, then that is base 2, that is this one, and x, and n 2 minus 1, that is 2x, right?
Yes, sir.
Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you will do this math by your own hand, and try to understand line by line. And if you face any problem, let me know. And then see, let this tangent makes an angle A with x-axis, and gradient of the tangent alpha is 2 equal to a 60 degree. That is the value of this one, tangent tan theta 2 এর মান. If we find out the value, then you will get this. And let be the angle which is the line 2y equal to x plus 5 max with the axis. The gradient of this line 2 divided by 2 into dy by dx, that is we will go for differentiation. Then you will have this one, and constant term equal to 0, it will be 0. 5 will be 0. So we are getting 1 from this one, that is dy by dx into half. That is if you apply dy means 10b dy by dx, this one, then half, putting the value of half, that is this multiply this one, dy by dx equal to half this one, and 10b half equal to this one, that is 10 10 half equal to this one. This is the value. If you can find out this value from the calculator also, right? Chart will be
Yes, sir.
provided. If this math is set, then the chart will be provided. Okay, got my point?
Okay.
So
Okay, sir.
from this one, you should also use calculator to find out the
Okay,
value of
sir.
this value. From do you have scientific calculator?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then we will find out the value from the calculator. But if this math is set in the final exam, then there will be a chart. Then we are getting 5 minutes break. Okay, then after 5 minutes we will be back again. So we are closing now.
Yes,
Five
sir.
to not 5 minutes, takes 10 minutes. Okay, after 10 minutes come back.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.